Hello. This is one of my stories. The basics. We three pigs. There were three brothers in the hog pen. They were all together. There was Jake, there was Jack, and there was Joey. Jake and Jack were two little black pigs that had the white on them. Joey, he was pure white. He was an unusual pig because he didn't like stinking places. Now that's unusual for a pig now. He came to his brothers and he said to them first. He said, "Will you all go with me if I find a place to get out of here?" Well, it was a question. They agreed. So we went around the fence, found a place up under the fence he could get through. So we went and told them, "Come on, let's get out of here." And so they all went and they got out. Then going past on down through the area, they come to the clear field where there was some weeds, a few weeds and stuff, and broom straw around. They was running through. They made their journey. But on the right-hand side of the field, there was woods. And Mr. Brown Wolf was in the woods there. But he was at the edge there, the woods, watching. Following along with them in the wooded area now, to see how far they would go. Keeping up with them. Jake got tired of running. He ran to peace. He stopped and said, "I'm going to build me a house out of straw. I'm tired. I'm going to build me a little house and make me a little house out of straw." And so he did. Okay. Mr. Wolf saw that. So we eased out of the woods, went over to him, first nicely. He said, "Will you open the house for me? Will you open your door? Let me in." He said, "No, I won't. No, I won't. I'm not going to." He said, "Well, then that's the case. I'll blow your house down, and I'm going to eat you." Well, that's what he had in mind to start with. But so he ate him. You see, this is like the people. They think they're good enough without going to church, without having Jesus in their heart and life, without having anything to do with God. They're good enough like they are. The devil's got them. So easy, the devil, which is a wolf, blow the house down. He got him. He's got him. The devil's got him. They're doomed. Okay? Now, Jack and Joey kept running on through the woods. On through the field. I'm saying the wood. On through the field. The wolf got back in the woods and he followed down to see where they would go to, how far they would travel, or where they would go. And he saw Jack got tired of running. So he said, "I'm going to build me a house out of sticks." So he did. The wolf saw that. And after he got the house built, the wolf came out and he said, "Mr. Pig, let me in." Now he didn't know their names now. He didn't know their names. Jack inside said, "No, I won't. said, well, I'll just blow your house down, and I'll get you anyway, and I'm going to eat you. Well, that was a little hard to blow down now. That sticks. So he had to huff and puff and kept on. He blew his house down. He got him. He ate him. You see, that's like the people. They go to church now. They pay their 10%. They might be in a feature there. But they get out and they don't live the life. They go along with the world, like you might say, which God is not pleased with. A lot of times they're called pretenders or hypocrites. Well, they say the devil's got them. Joey, now, he kept running to the spot, like the wolf went back in the woods and was watching him, because he was already full. Wolf, Mr. Wolf, Brown Wolf, was already full. So we was going to wait till the next morning to get the third pig, which we know is Joey. But he kept going through the woods, trying to keep an eye out down the same pathway through the woods. Well, Joey had finally run up to the spot. He saw a little cabin, a little wooden shack, you might say, over on the side of the field. So he went over to where it was at. Went inside and looked. Saw a bag of busted open cement laying on the floor. Okay, on the outside now of the shack was a pile of bricks. And on the opposite side, there was a puddle of water where it had rained the day before. So he built his house out of bricks. The wolf came by. He saw what had happened. He saw the little house made out of bricks. Said, now, that'd be hard. No way I can blow that down. Thinking for himself. Or what I'll do, I'll talk with enticing words. I'll go to him. He said, Mr. Pig, I know you're in there. Well, I've come to be friends with you. Will you open the door and let me shake hands, be friends with you? See, I'm not like I used to be. I used to be bad. That's what the wolf said. I used to do this and that, and I used to be bad, but I'm not like that no more. I've changed my ways. Now, but I want to be friends with you. If you'll open the door. Well, Joey was smart. Inside, leaning up against a stump inside. He said, no, I won't let you in. I won't let you in. So, Mr. Wolf, he said to himself, well, I'm going to go back in the woods. He got him a little limb. He came back. He started beating on the side of the brick house, beating on the side, thinking if I could break it in, then I can get him. Beating on the side, beating it, and it didn't work so much. And first thing you know, the little stick, it broke. So it didn't work. So I said, well, I'll go back and get me a bigger stick. And so he came back and started beating on that side of the house, and the stick finally popped in two. Now, Joey said to him from within, he hollered out, said, aren't you tired? Aren't you giving up, Mr. Wolf? You can't win. You can't win. My house is made out of bricks. You can't win. So Mr. Wolf began disgusted back into the woods. And little Joey lived happy ever after. And so with this, see, Jesus is our brick wall. If we're truly true, this is like people. It's real. And the Lord, they love Jesus. They love God. They give their time to God. They read the Word of God. They seek to be true to God continually. And Jesus will be their brick wall. The devil can't defeat us. He may come around and tempt a person, tempt, ties, cause hardships, or whatever it might be. He might cause problems. But he won't win. We who are true believers will live happy ever after. That's the story of We Three Pigs. Let's go over it again. Jake, they're like the people that think they live good enough without going to church or trusting in God. Jack is like the ones that go to church but they're not living the way they should. They just to be seen of men, or whatever you want to call it. They're not right with God. Well, the devil's got them. It's like, but Joey is like the ones, they're true believers. They live for God. They are true, and of course, spiritually speaking, the brick wall represents Jesus, who protects us. The devil might buffet us and do this and that and the other to aggravate us and stir us like that, but he can't take our salvation. We will be saved in Jesus Christ the Lord. That's the message. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.